Hey kids, are you ready to go to awesome school? Yeah! Alright, just let me do this one quick thing first. I'm just kidding, I don't smoke. This is just gonna be an in-depth lyrical analysis of the song, Awesome School by Tree Hill. I'm mainly gonna be theory crafting a lot, and, it's not gonna be that serious. Also, in the description I'll link to it. I am not going to play the song in this video, because I do not want to steal any of their profits for anything. Although, I do not want your money either. I do not want to accept any sponsors in the future, and I heavily advise you to turn on an ad blocker or something. That's basically it. Also, sorry if you hear any munching in the background, that's my dog.
I did your smoke. I said some way through much. I need to fix that somehow. Probably trace yours. Sorry if the audio is choppy.
Okay, I have the lyrics on my Steam Deck here because that's the most awesome way I could assume this could be. And yeah, let's get started. For the first and second verse, they're essentially just describing what awesome school is, why it's so awesome. We're gonna figure out a very defined version of what awesome is throughout the song playing. Mainly late 90s to early 2000s pop culture, mainly. There's some early 2010s in there, late 2000s, but it's mainly stuff from the 1990s to early 2000s. Yeah. For example, Tony Hawk being the principal. Obviously, Tony Hawk isn't in the mainstream right now. He's not very popular. His latest game used AI in it and is kind of cringe. Chocolate Milk has always been popular, I guess. Well, the third verse, however, is where the song really starts to form its story around why Awesome School is being created. And this is part of the theory I wanted to get into here. In my theory, this is not going to be taken as fact, but I'm just going to keep rolling with it for the video. Okay, cool. Awesome School is just a made-up place, as said in the song, but it's pretend made by kids, essentially. Awesome School is just a make-pretend thing by elementary kids, somewhere in the 2000s. Mainly because a lot of the things in here could be just said, oh, this is pretend, as said in the song. But the line in the third verse, drunk Gatorades till our lips get stained, or sticky, that's how I hear it, that is a plausible thing that could be happening in the real world. You can drink enough Gatorade for your lips to get sticky. Marcus, the main antagonist of the song, I think is just the school bully. There is a plot hole in this theory, which I'll get to in a bit, but I think this is just make-believe by children. As in the fourth and fifth verse, those are just describing what awesome school is, except for the last two bars of the fourth verse being, Marcus is banned for life because he tied me to that tree in the woods. Again, that's a plausible thing. This song could be just kids describing why they hate a classmate of theirs. I have done similar things before. I have once wanted to make a freestyle rap because someone in my class was being kind of a dork. That makes me more of a dork, but I don't really care. This section based off of Zoe 101, Led Zeppelin, this could just be one of the friends of the singers, or the main character of the song, joining in with what the main character is saying, and also adding his own 2 cents to what Awesome School is. Up to this point, not a lot of the stuff in the song has led to the main character being a Led Zeppelin fan. Though the teacher being Led Zeppelin does make sense if we go by this theory, and being a friend of the main character saying this. And also in the song, the voice being different, like over the boombox. The seventh verse, there's not a lot happening here. It's again just explaining what Awesome School is, but also at the end of it, where they don't tie you to a tree or beat you with sticks, is an actual thing that can happen. Again, you can get tied to a tree and beaten with sticks all you want. But this is probably a way for the main character to just vent about how, oh, I really don't like my classmate, he tied me to a tree and beat me with sticks. He could be relaying this information from his pretend, or his bullying, into or explaining it to someone else. The 8th verse is just kind of funny. If you listen to the live version, I'm not reading the lyrics off the live version because Jackie Chan teaches math class instead of sex ed. I like this version better, mainly because I've listened to it first. It's great. It's crazy how no one thought it would have been Rosa Parks. 9th verse, again, I'm just beating a dead bush here at this point. It's just talking about why Austin School is awesome, School of Rock is based off of it, and how the main character dislikes Marcus and is venting this information onto you or to whoever this is being relayed to. Mainly, one of the reasons the main character would not want Marcus to be his sister's boyfriend is quite obvious. He's a terrible person. The 9th verse about the Coke freestyle machine is something that really proves my point about why I think this is relaying to another person, is because it says it's found at Five Guys, I think, not I am. I am not am the sentient robot killer. Am as in I am sure that there is a Coke freestyle machine at Five Guys. Even though there are, this is just relaying information onto another person. The verses about how Awesome School is made up proves my point a little bit about why he's just venting through Awesome School into a song to someone else. And the lines, but when we face adversity, should we run to Awesome School together, turn a reality into Awesome School? That sounds like advice given from a higher being or member of authority about why this made-up place, you can make it real. It's just through, like, channeling of some kind. What if we turn this building right here, right now, into Awesome School? That sounds like something from, like, a counselor about why Marcus, they were venting about Marcus. Awesome School is the best place ever. The walls are made of Nickelodeon slime. That's just explaining why Awesome School is great. The next verse after that, though, is probably the main reason why. This is the main hole in my theory. Dumping pig's blood, mainly being a prom king, and dumping pig's blood. The main reason that's a main big hole in my thing is because elementary schoolers, they don't go to a lot of proms. That's not a big thing elementary schoolers do. It's not like you're calling your homies and you're like, goo goo gaga. Hey guys, you guys want to go hit the prom? No one says that. Because, I don't think elementary schoolers can talk. I haven't been an elementary schooler for, like, 3 years. Yeah, and also the lyrics about dumping pig's blood and kissing sisters and moms. I don't feel like a adult of a friend would want to kiss you. That's not something they would want to do. In the final 2 verses about why Marcus sucks makes sense with the information given. I can blow up enemies with my mind. I think that's just another thing of make-believe. No one can actually do that. I'm not Professor X. You are definitely not Professor X. And if you are, you're lying. And the final line, Tony Hawk's the principal, that's just restating. Overall, I think this song is a very good song. It's very fun to listen to. It has many ska elements. And the deeper meaning of it, of a silly song, is very good. Thank you so much for watching. Go listen to it again. Thank you.